Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are ranking all the Minecraft mobs from weakest to strongest. Now this is gonna be take a long time, so make sure to like and subscribe for more content. Yep, let's go. Oh, and also I got a new skin. I'm a businessman. Yeah. Okay, so this chest is filled with all the mobs. Like, look at how many mobs there are. Why are there so many mobs? But the weakest of them all is the bat. Now, the bat's the weakest because, well, one, it doesn't give much experience points. It's only has like a couple health, so if I like punch it, it should like get hurt. See? Like, I don't know how much though. How much damage it does. It can usually die from like a sword or something. Okay, next we're getting to the peaceful mobs. Next, I would say is the chicken. So I think chicken is the second weakest mob, or because it has the lowest health points of any like passive mob, not including the bat, and it's not a good food source. I'm just gonna be honest, but it's a nice little chicken boy. Happy family. Okay, next up is, see here, all these dead animals, just despawned. We have the cod, or any fish for that matter. The cod is weak and gives food, but you can't cook it with like a flint and steel. So, like any fish, like this, like the cod, something like that, is going to be the third weakest mob. Next up, we have the weakest aggressive mob, the Endermite. The Endermite is pretty weak, doesn't do a lot of health damage. It's rare because Ender Pearl does spawn it. It is useful to making like Enderman farms. This guy's just having heart attacks. But they are super weak. Also, Endermen don't like them. The next up was the Endermite. We have the parrot. Nice little parrots. Now, parrots are weak. They can't fly, and they're super cute. Funny little parrot. But they can die super easily with like a stun sword. But again, they are weak. So, and they die if they're eaten like a cookie. And then next we have the rabbit. Hello. Family of rabbits. So I think rabbits are the next. Should be below the chicken though, but I think I forgot about the rabbits, but I think rabbits are the second, like the weakest. It's hard to kill in survival because it just hops away. That's what makes it a little bit more aggravating, but they do produce the same thing as like a chicken but faster. Next up on our list we have the sheep. The sheeps. So I think sheeps are the weakest usual mob besides the chicken. Is because it can die from like a crit hit with a wooden sword or like a wooden axe. And they do give, I say, the worst food choice. But Cute little sheep. And next, we have the pig. Now, pigs, they're cute. Cute little pig. But they have more health than the sheep, I believe. And they also give a better feed source. And then cows. Cows are great for a food source. They provide leather, which is amazing. It can be used for a lot of things. But it is super weak. I forgot to say this, but mushrooms are with the cows. Sorry. And next up on our list, it's a bee. So cute. It's weak, but it can hurt you. Not like the other mobs. But bees, they're super cute, nice if you don't hurt them, and they can provide honey. Next up is a fox. I think foxes are the next because they can't hurt. They can't steal items though. That's the most annoying part, and they're fast. Take a jump. Look how big that was. Oh, and they're hooded rabbits. They can also do that. See, they can pick them up. But good job, little foxes. Next up, I think, is a tie with an ocelot and cat. Both fast, ferocious animals. Not ferocious, but they will eat chickens. Like one of these. But they're basically the same, except this one's smaller. And then next up, we have. Oh, look, the fuck. Oh, that's wrong. Next up, we have this funny looking squid. Squid is nice. Squid is life. Don't cook me. Okay, so next up on our list, we have the silverfish. Basically the same as an endermite, but they can spawn more frequently, making them more annoying, like strongholds. But they're basically the same, but they appear more often. Next up is a donkey, a horse, a mule, a horse, and a donkey. They're tied because they're basically the same thing, but they're just different in unique ways. But they do, I believe, have the same health. Like, that's just going on. The fox. Up, we have the turtle. I am sorry, my friend. I know you're like me. Turtles unite. But next is turtles, because, well, they are strong. They can throw some attacks, but they don't do any damage. Sorry, my little. Next up, the strider. Oh, I can't take him seriously. But striders, they spawn in the nether, they can float on lava, and they can do a lot of cool other things, but not really strong. Next is the llama, tied with the trading llama. And these are like the horses, but they can attack you once you hit them, like spit on you. Next up is the polar bear. Now, polar bears are super cute, I have to say, but little polar bears, they do attack you if you hurt them. Now, onto the hostile mobs. Yeah. So I know I did that cool transition where like there's next is hostile, but I forgot some. Next up is a dolphin. Sorry, dolphin, I put you on there. I don't get a better view of the water. Next up is dolphin. I think like dolphins are super cute, but they don't attack. Next up, so that's what puts them in this. Next up, panda. It's just a stronger more health then, of course. And they're cool. Like, look at them. They're so cute. Next up is the villager and the wandering trader. Now, villagers, they're the weaker version. Can't have children though. But the wandering trader can spawn with llamas naturally. So that's what makes them a little bit stronger than the villagers. And then last off, I believe, in the passive list is the wolves. Now, I think wolves are the weakest, or the strongest, my bad, passive mob, because usually they're in groups, and if you attack one, all of them get angry at you. And they can do a lot of damage if you're not prepared. This dolphin is just a tree. But, yeah, they're a good place. Okay, next up, we have the spider group. I think spiders are super irritating, but they can be easily defeated because they don't attack you in the daylight, so you can just attack them during that. Bang. But they're a nuisance, but you can still deal with them. That's why I think they're the weakest of the aggressive mobs, besides Enderman and Silverfish. Next up, let me create a place for them. Is the zombie, as you can see, and the zombie villager. They're tied because they're basically the same. They don't really do much, but baby zombies are much more deadly. They're basically the same as their zombies. The most normal. Up magma cube and slime. I put these two together because they can be weak, but they also can be super strong when they're in the fullest potential like this. But they're also, it's just like RNG based how lucky you are. Next is the husk. Husk is, oh crap, they're attacking the zombie villagers. Next, I put the husk above them, the zombie villager. Because one, it doesn't burn in daylight. Two, it gives hunger when you get hurt by it, which is super annoying if you're like not prepared for it. Next up, we have the drown. It's annoying. It can spawn with like a trident or like a fishing rod or nautilus shell. Like tridents are super rare to find. Like look how many I have. Not a single one with a trident. But they are annoying. They can throw tridents at you or attack you when you're trying to like loot stuff up in the ocean. Next up, a skeleton. I forgot its name. A skeleton. It's a projectile mob, so it's gonna be more annoying than a zombie ever would be. And next we have the annoying mob, the Vex. It's I put it up here because it can go through walls. It has a sword and it does a lot of damage. It's just super annoying to deal with. Next, we have the Stride. More annoying cousin of skeleton. It's basically the same, but if you get shot by it, it gives you slowness, which gives you more able to get hit by it, thus leading into an infinite cycle. Next, cave spiders, the most annoying mob. Cave spiders. Okay. Had a little spin. Cave spiders are next. It's basically a spider, but it's tinier, so it has a smaller hitbox. But it gives you poison. Like the cousins of those mobs are the more annoying one. Next up, the Phantom. You've seen it, you've heard it, you've all made a mistake in that voting system. Phantom, they appear at night. They burn in the daylight, like a skeleton. but they are super annoying if you haven't slept in a while. But they are useful in like fixing elytras. Next up, we have the Vindicator. I think this is the one with the axe, which it spawns in like woodland mansions, but it's super annoying because of that axe. It does a lot of damage, but to nail this spot, just like a. Next, the Pillager. Basically the same, but it's long range, so it does more damage. That's basically. Then, zombified Piglin and a Piglin and a zombified version. Basically the same. Piglins, they kind of do more damage than that, but this one, they attack at groups. Just like that. But I think the Piglin is stronger. Next up, the Witch. This is just annoying mob to deal with. It splashes poison at you, like a cave spider. Like super here, I guess. But it's just like annoying because it can heal itself, and basically it's self-explanatory. It's your witch. Next, the Blaze. It sets fire to you. It spawns in another fortress. It can Roman speedruns. It's the Blaze. And then Guardian. So you're gonna see Elder Guardian soon. But Elder Guardians are just so annoying to deal with because they shoot laser beams at you. There's also a turtle. Look at the turtles. Cute turtles. Sorry. But the Guardians are just, they're just annoying. Next up, we have the Shulker. Shulkers can be really annoying. It makes you levitate when it gets hit, when you get hit, and that could deal fall damage. It's just annoying to find it and kill it for the Shulker boxes. Next, we have the Creeper. You might be wondering, why is the Creeper like here, not like upper? But I have a good reason. It dies on contact. It's just a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. More as a charge creeper, but I'm not counting like forms. But I think just the creepers are no match for the Enderman. Enderman, they can take more hits than the creeper, and it doesn't die in contact. And Endermen are probably the most useful mob in the entire game. That's why I put it there. Like, it's just annoying to deal with. Next, the Wither Skeleton. It gives Wither. That's basically all I had to say. Next, the Ghast. It's loud, irritating, crying. It's sad. And also can deal a heck of a punch to like your nether portal. Stuff like that. So it's just annoying to deal with. Next, the Hoglin and the Hoglin. That's what we're gonna focus on. Hoglins are just annoying, so it's Zoglin form. They're just strong. They pack a punch, but I'm gonna go on murder spree. But then Piglin Brute. What do I have to say to Piglin Brute? It's strong ASF. Like literally. Like I don't like if you're not prepared, it can do like some like in full netherite, like prot 4, it could do like a heart, which makes it super strong and like OP. Oh, there's this Zoglin. Next up in third place is the Evoker. Now it can spawn the Vex, the most annoying mob. Apart from like the other one I said, I forgot it. It can spawn little like thingies that come up and it does a lot of damage. It's annoying, but it's just annoying to deal with, but it does give a good thing when it dies. Now up to number 2 and number 1. This took a lot of effort, so make sure to like and smash that subscribe button for more content. Now on to the last 2. Number 2 for the second strongest mob is the Elder Guardian. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but mining fatigue, the most annoying effect in the history of gaming, Minecraft gaming. And number 1, ladies and gentlemen, of Minecraft mobs that are not bosses, Wither Skeleton and Ender Dragon, Wither, is the Ravager. You kind of expected this. Of course, it was gonna be this, but it's just strong. Like people, like villagers, they could just ride on it like wee yeehaw. But it's just super annoying to deal with. And they also take no knockback. Look at that baby villager! No! Stop. Well, we're not going to talk about child slaughter. Well, guys, that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and smash the subscribe button for more content daily. Hopefully, yeah. Bye.